Should I still travel? What do I do about my travel plans? What is going on?
It's Corona time. Hey, it's Corona time right now. It's Corona time.
Hey guys, welcome back to the Daily Departure. If you have not been on my channel before, I am a flight attendant for a major US carrier. And yes, I am still flying. I'm actually here on a layover. I'm in St. Lucia. And I just wanted to film this video really quick so I could get it edited and up on my channel to address the topic of being an airline crew member during the coronavirus outbreak and all the fun stuff that goes along with that, because I have had a lot of people reaching out to me with questions regarding, should I still travel? What do I do about my travel plans? What is going on? And I'm gonna be honest with you, I do not have the correct answer. All I can give you is my advice, which I hope it's helpful. If you follow any airline meme accounts or anything, or you have airline friends, you may have seen this meme going on in regards to the coronavirus and being a flight attendant or a pilot or a crew member, whatever part of the industry you are in. It's kind of like being that band on the Titanic. During the movie when the ship is going down, that band is still playing. We are just still out here living, doing our jobs, doing our work, just trying to figure out what is going to happen. So right now, as I am filming this, it's actually Saturday the 14th of March, and I am in St. Lucia. I am still working. I'm on my layover, and I actually have my AirPod in my ear over here because I'm on hold trying to cancel a ticket that I actually purchased 3 months ago. My family was actually planning on going on a trip to Mexico to see my family down there because my cousin's getting married, and we decided to cancel our ticket. So again, I can't make that decision for you in the midst of the coronavirus, but I can give you my advice as an airline crew member. My family decided to opt out of traveling at this time because we were going to go to Mexico, and they just released some news articles in regards to, wow, Mexico hasn't said anything, but they're maybe thinking about closing their borders to US citizens and or any travel from the US to Mexico. I don't actually know if it was related to citizens or what, but they just were maybe contemplating doing that. I don't know if that's 100% true, but we just thought it was in our best interest to go ahead and cancel our tickets. And actually, that was my first ticket I have purchased and had confirmed for the past 3 years. I have not purchased a ticket or gone confirmed on an airline since actually the last time I went to visit my family down in Mexico 3 years ago. So yeah, that's where we're at. But just from the airline crew member perspective, if you are planning a trip or have one booked at this current state with everything happening, possibly in your best interest maybe to not go on that trip, depending on the destination or where you are going or what health you and your family members are in, or whoever you're going with. Obviously, if you are going through some stuff or have a compromised immune system, maybe it's not the best time to be traveling right now. If you are going to be leaving the country, especially maybe going to places in Asia or Europe where there are very heavy restrictions on travel, it definitely is a possibility that you will be canceling your trip as of now or in the next couple weeks. I would say if you have a trip planned out in advance, maybe June, July, August, just hold on, wait, see what's happening with the airline industry, see what's happening with travel, restrictions, bans, just everything in regards to that. If you are not traveling in the next week or so, just hold off, see what happens. Most airlines now are giving out very flexible cancellation policies due to the coronavirus. It's a very tough situation that a lot of travelers are in and that the industry is in, so they are being very gracious to a lot of their customers and allowing that flexibility. But like I said, if you are not traveling in the next couple weeks, hold off, see what happens. Don't stress, don't live your life in a stress bubble, being concerned about what's going on with the coronavirus. Obviously in your daily life, be sanitary. Don't cough and sneeze without covering your mouth and nose. Don't eat without washing your hands. Just do those sanitary precautions that you should really be doing anyways. I don't know why all of a sudden the coronavirus has inspired all these people to all of a sudden be more conscious of germs. I think we as humans should be conscious of illnesses and germs. We should be aware and we should be cautious with germs and sanitary precautions. We should be doing that regardless of what's going on with the coronavirus. Just as an airline crew member, being on planes and stuff, I have seen so many people in masks. Masks everywhere in the airport traveling. In the airplane, people are doing masks, even though the CDC said that doesn't really prevent it, but I guess if you have an illness, it will prevent people from, you know, getting whatever you have. So that's a nice perk of it. But also I have been seeing people wear gloves. This past couple days, I saw so many people wearing gloves on the airplanes. But let me tell you, if you are going to be wearing gloves, you still should not be touching your face and your body and all that stuff. But you shouldn't be wearing gloves and touching everything on the airplane and then touching your face. That is the funny part to me. I just keep seeing people wearing gloves but taking no extra precautions other than just gloves. That's not gonna save you, honey. You should still be washing your hands. You still should not be touching your face. You should still be using sanitary wipes to wipe down your tray tables. Let me tell you, these airplanes are cleaner than they have been ever in the history of the airline industry, because let me tell you, people are coming on with like Clorox wipe buckets and they are distributing them to their friends, distributing them to other passengers, wiping their seats down, wiping their seatbelt, wiping their tray table. You should be doing that regardless. You should be very cautious when going on airplanes. It's a germ-infested industry. Airplanes are very gross. There's a lot of people in airplanes. Over the course of, you know, one day, there's a lot of people on those planes, a lot of germs there. Wash your hands. You should be doing that whether you're, you know, traveling or not. You should be washing your hands. Like, hello, germs are bad. If you are going to continue to travel, like I said, take those safety precautions. If you want to wear gloves, great. Just still be washing your hands. Bring extra gloves. Don't just bring one pair. If you are going to be traveling, bring sanitary wipes if you can find any, because I know a lot of stores are out. But if you have any, you know, Clorox wipes or little Sani wipes, bring those. Wipe down your tray table, wipe down your seatbelt, wipe down your seat. Be open to being sanitary. You know, that is going to definitely prevent not only maybe the coronavirus, but just other illnesses. You know, the flu is still prevalent. The flu is still a sickness and an illness that people get. It's still an issue, so you should be sanitary whether or not the coronavirus is around. I just think it's funny that people are so heightened now. I, as a flight attendant, I wash my hands all the time. My hands are always extremely dry. I always have so much lotion that I'm putting on them because they are so dry, because not only the air in the airplane is dry, but also I'm washing my hands constantly before service, after service, during service. If I'm working in first class, I'm germ conscious. I've always been that way. For those of you that have upcoming travels, again, don't be afraid to go on those travels. I think, especially in the US, to different domestic locations, I think that traveling is going to be okay as of now in this current state. Who knows what's going to happen in the next couple of weeks or so, but I wouldn't freak out and I wouldn't be canceling everything like right now. But also, I'm not you. Do the best for what is in your personal interest and what you have going on in your life and how your own personal, you know, body and immune system is. That's your decision that you have to make. And if you want to take advantage to some of those awesome cancellation policies that airlines are giving out, definitely look into that. And again, do what's in the interest of your own personal gain and your family, you know, if you're traveling with your family and or friends. But that is just my perspective being a flight attendant currently as of, you know, March 14th, 2020, dealing with the coronavirus in my own personal industry. If you're keeping up with the news, be cautious. Media makes this so much more extreme potentially than it really is. So for those of you people that are just freaking out because of the media, take it with a grain of salt. Don't listen to everything that the media tells you, but again, do things in your own personal interest. And also, if you have any friends in the airline industry, definitely reach out, check in with them, see how they're doing. You know, this is a very interesting time to be in this industry right now. I'm very interested to see how it kind of plays out over the next couple weeks and months. We're all hoping and praying over here, not only as airline crew members, but as, you know, humans in the world, we're hoping that this really slows down and doesn't get as crazy as it is. You gotta take those precautions where they are needed and where they are necessary. Look out for yourself, look out for your family members, and yeah, ultimately look out for yourself. I don't have all the answers, but that's the advice that I can give you as an airline crew member. And you know, if you really need to feel sane, come in a hazmat suit, because you will not be the first and you will probably not be the last. Sanitary wipes, washing your hands, mask if you so wish, and stop touching your face as much because that's really what's gonna probably help you. And again, I'm not a healthcare professional, I don't know any of those things, but that's just kind of been the talk of the town within my airline community and kind of the things that not only my company but other airlines have been putting out in regards to health and safety at this time. I hope this video was helpful, and I hope it gave you a little bit of insight on how you can better protect yourself if you are traveling at this time, and also as to see what it's like being an airline crew member in the midst of the coronavirus outbreak right now and whatnot. But I'm still out here, still traveling, still flying, just being safe about it. So happy travels, stay safe out there, and I will see you again in one of my other videos.